Hello. Hopefully we had that good class discussion, picking right up where we left off. Friday. Think we got a good one today. I hope so. We're going to be starting on chapter 35. They just had kind of an awkward exchange, Jules and the dad. It's like she helped out the with the truck, and he was like, "Hey, thanks." All right. Dad goes into his bedroom, and I duck into mine. I grab my backpack, make sure I have my phone, and scoot out of there. As I descend the stairs, I hear my dad calling for Rowan, and I can't run away fast enough. Trey DeMarco, you are a saint. I mutter under my breath. I owe him big for handling this. Top of the next column. The sky is dark. Occasional giant drops of rain splat on the pavement in front of me, and I wish I'd thought to bring an umbrella. I grab the bus to Sawyer's neighborhood, call him to let him know I'm coming, and just miss a wave of pouring rain. It's only spitting by the time I hop off. And when I look down the street towards Agnati's Trattoria, I see Sawyer walking toward me. Okay, so here's what I know. He says in greeting, main shooter girl is holding a Glock 17 Gen 4. I think that might be Generation 4, not sure. It holds at least 17 bullets. She doesn't have an additional magazine on it. I say, this information means nothing to me other than the fact that the killer woman can shoot at least 17 times, which is more than 11. Sawyer grips my hand as the almost empty bus pulls up, and he buys 2 fares. We grab a seat in the back. Also, I finally managed to figure out a few words on the whiteboard. Musical terms and composer names. He flashes a triumphant smile. How'd you manage that? Every time I tried to zoom, the pixels went nuts. Top of the next column, and I couldn't read anything, but I finally thought to use my mother's reading glasses to magnify the words. She's like totally farsighted. And I got these words: Rachmaninoff, Vespers, E.A. Poe, the bells. I frown. Edgar Allan Poe is a writer, not a musician. Right, but I looked up The Bells, which is by Poe, but Sergei Rachmaninoff turned it into a symphony. I feel a surge of hope for the first time in a long time. So it's a music classroom. You think? That's what I think. So wait, the victims are not the gay straight alliance people. It's like a regular music class. Sawyer's breath comes out heavy and his face is strained. All I know is that the GSA is meeting in the green room, and the room in the vision is a regular music classroom. So the two events don't appear related, but that means we've got everything wrong. But at least we know it's probably not going to happen today. There are no classes in session until tomorrow. I think for a moment. But the weather, top of the next column, is supposed to be sunny tomorrow. And you said it's cloudy and the pavement is wet in the vision. He shrugs. Maybe there are sprinklers on the quad, or maybe it rains when it's not forecasted. Wouldn't be the first time. True. I look out the window. So wait, why are we going there today then? To see if we can find the music classrooms and figure out which ones have the evening classes. Hopefully the buildings will be open now that students are returning from break. He pulls out a map of the entire main quad, and it's like he's been energized. Are you feeling okay? He looks at me. Actually, for once, yeah. The vision calmed down after I figured out the music thing. So I feel like I got something right. We stop for an early dinner near campus at Five Guys. That's what I'm talking about. Five Guys? I don't know about you, but I think, for a second, we should probably pause here and talk about food, talk about Five Guys, how awesome it is. It's a little expensive. I will give you that. But the fries, so good. And they always give you extra. So it feels like you're getting a good deal, even though it's expensive. And have you ever had the milkshakes? Milkshakes? Don't laugh. But if you can, eat bacon, put bacon in the chocolate milkshake. It's good. I promise. It's good. All right, Five Guys, right there in the middle, right there, if you can see that cursor. And spend a couple hours talking everything through. Sawyer tells me the entire vision one more time, using the map to point out where he thinks things are. I borrow his phone to check the weather, but it still calls for Sunny skies tomorrow. Top of the next column. Question. I say, in the vision, when you see the girl, I say, looking around to see if anybody can hear me, do you see other students around? Like, do you get a broad view of the quad? No other students, no broad view, just the sky and tree, and then the grass and pavement and a little stop sign. We zoom in to the building and then out to see the back of the girl's body, and then we're in the classroom. I look more closely at the map, seeing the individual buildings labeled. Do you think the music building is in the main quad? Yeah, it's my guess. I frown and start Googling the names of the buildings around the Snell Hitchcock halls. They're mostly sciency, like labs and stuff. I keep going. Cobb, that's the building with the ivy that we thought the vision was focusing on the other day, right? Yeah. He's got his laptop out and is searching too. Here, I say, music. It's this one next to Cobb, Godspeed Hall, offices, music classrooms, practice rooms, all on the bottom 4 floors. Practice rooms open 7 days a week. Sweet. After a minute, Sawyer looks up. Top of the next column. Is Trey coming? Oh, crap. I say, yeah, does he need to? Are you sure it's tomorrow? It's a classroom, Jules. It'll be tomorrow. Okay, well, that's probably better timing. I whip out my phone and call Trey. He answers in a curt voice. Curt, you might know that. If you don't, it means like short, choppy words. I will speak like I think Trey might be speaking in his curt voice. Not now. I'll call you later. Oh, I say, but he's already hung up. I look at Sawyer. He's handling the Rowan thing. I drum my fingers on the table, suddenly nervous about that. She should have called me by now, hours ago, in fact. I call her phone. Are you alive? I almost yell when she answers. And then you can see she drops the S bomb. Crap, she says. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I figured you knew I made it since mom's been screaming at me on the phone for the last 2 hours. Yeah, well, I'm not at home. How's it going? Good. I think Trey has them settled down enough not to call the cops. And poor Charlie here, he's kind of pissed at me for doing this without them knowing. Top of the next column. I hadn't thought of that. Ick. Does his parents know? Not yet. Hopefully not ever. She hesitates, and I hear her talking to someone. I gotta go, Jules. I love you. Love you too. Love you too. And Jules? Yeah? But she doesn't say anything. And I figure one of us hit a dead spot or she's got to answer another call from our parents. I bite my lip and hang up. And then I look at Sawyer. I think I better head home. Top of the next column. He smiles. Yeah, you definitely should. Poor Trey. He gathers the wrappers and we get up. I'm going to the campus and see if I can figure out the classroom situation. I feel terrible leaving him here alone. Are you sure you're cool with that? 100%. I glance at my watch. There's a bus in 23 minutes. Okay. Call me whenever you find anything. And when you're on your way home and when you get there. And if anything weird happens, he grins. I'll call you every 5 minutes. Top of the next column, just to let you know I'm still alive. I grin. It sounds perfect. I look outside and it's sprinkling again. The sky is a rolling cauldron of dark, angry clouds. Hey, another. Well, I could probably ask someone here. You know, English teachers, we love talking about figurative language. Lisa McMahon uses one right there. And the yellow, the sky is a rolling cauldron of dark, angry clouds. I'm sure somebody got it. Just in case, I'll say it. Metaphor. Can't help myself. We go outside and I reach up to kiss him and then we split. Okay, good. Short kiss there. Nothing too big. Him to campus and me to the bus stop. As I stand there under the shelter of a nearby overhang, the rain pelting down, I grip my phone and wait for it to ring, waiting to hear from Sawyer or Trey. I think about my parents and Rowan and how everything we're doing feels so underhanded. And I kind of don't like myself much these days. It's way too easy to lie. I have an argument with myself, telling me that there's no way to go about it, that all the superheroes have to lie to hide their true identity. And this is a lot like that. Yeah, it's true. It's true. If you're a Marvel fan, I mean, we might talk about Marvel a little bit too much here, but Spider-Man, Peter Parker. In the second movie, he gets exposed, and then I don't want to ruin it, but it's sad. The end of the third movie there, I don't think I shed a tear, but it was close. Like MJ and Ned, he was like, he could have said something, tried to jog their memory, but you know what? He didn't. And you know why? Because he cared about them more than he cared about himself. That's what got me. It's like, oh, hopefully there will be some kind of like serum, or he can go back to Doctor Strange. Like, hey, can you redo that thing and just like let Ned and MJ know? Maybe Aunt May. Don't say anything, just in case people haven't seen the movie. Okay, no spoilers here. All right, back to the story here. Except you're not a superhero, I mutter. You're a not quite 17-year-old kid with a contagious mental disorder. I bounce on my toes, waiting for the stupid bus, which is most certainly late. Come on, somebody call. Top of the next column. I'm anxious. I pause and then say, I'm so anxious, I'm talking to myself. Finally, 10 minutes late, the bus pulls up just as the heavens open. I watch the people get off and prepare to make a mad dash for the bus door. And then I see her getting off the bus. It's the girl with the gun. And we are like 81% of the way through this book. And you may be saying, wait, it's Friday. We can't stop reading. That's a cliffhanger. Or you might be saying, you know what? I don't care. I don't care about this book. Who cares? But if you do care, I know there are at least some people in every class. They're like, whoa, what's going on? She's getting off the bus. It's going to happen now. But we can't read. We cannot read. We got to stop right there. All right. Hope that's good for some people. Like, oh no, what's happening? There's a book 3, so we know that like she's not going to die. Probably. We don't know if Gasp is from her point of view, but like the first 2 are, so it probably is. But maybe Sawyer dies. Trey, I'm worried about Trey. For some reason, I just don't think he's going to make it to the third book. I don't know. Love to hear your thoughts. Who might die here? Probably not the dad, the mom. Rowan, she's probably safe. But what about at the end? It kind of like just cut off. And she thought she hit a dead spot. Oh no. Was there a pun there? I don't know. We'll find out Monday. All right.